YouTube. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Back at the Shane and Kohler show. 1 week hiatus. What a rough week that was. I'm Kohler. This is Shane.
What's up?
I'm sassy. He's cute. And yeah, we're back. How you doing, Shane?
I'm good. Why are we here though? Inspiration.
Well, inspiration, or do you want like a really in-depth talk? Like, why is anybody anywhere? You know?
I don't want to go that deep.
Okay. Yeah, no, we're here. Actually saw today, which we're really gonna shoot for. Barstool put out their audition page, email, whatever you want to call it. So we're gonna go for that. After they call her daddy debacle.
There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on with it.
Yeah, there's been a lot to follow with that. It's really confusing. A lot of like he said, she said, but
all I know is they make a lot more money than us, and they have a lot more power. And
yeah, and
being in the public eye is only building it up even more.
Yeah, they have it much better than us in almost every way possible, and still, like, you know, it's going down. But I guess when you got money, I guess, like, why not?
You want $500,000 a year? Fuck yourself. I'm gonna go do my own thing.
I mean, sign me up, straight up. I'll push papers, whatever you want me to do. Like, but yeah, no, we're just both basically at a point where it's like corporate America. I'm done. I'm 5 years into corporate America. I'm done with everything that I do. I'd much rather live a much happier, fulfilling life. And what I currently do is not that.
I mean, I'm in the same boat. I've had a miserable day.
Yeah, I mean, every day is a miserable day in corporate America, in my opinion. So yeah, I'm going all in. Like, I'm almost like done. Like, I might be homeless in 7 months. I don't know. Like, I mean, I've been auditioning for Survivor since I was like 18. Twice a year, I send in videos or go to the actual live auditions.
Did they ever go like? I wonder if there's a guy that was like, "God damn it, Kohler again."
Yeah, they're like, this guy sucks. This guy sucks. Pass him off. It's the same guy that does the Barstool audition videos. Like, God damn it, not again.
You have a direct email contact for it? Like,
Survivor?
Have you been doing it so many times that you know exactly who?
No, it's just like a vague CBS, you know, ad auditions, like one of those emails. I bet when you get the callback email, that's when you get the good one, where it's like, this is Paul from CBS producing.
It's just fucking Jeff.
That'd be cool too.
Like Jeff at AOL.com. Hey, Kohler. Back in the day, this is what we started off using, AOL.
I've been the only one doing this show. I actually live on this island. But yeah, no. So I've been doing that.
Wait, hold on. How many? Yeah, I want to know, what's the preparation of getting a video done? I don't think I've seen one of your audition videos.
Of a Survivor audition video.
Like, I know the Bachelor thing is so long that like it.
Yeah, the Bachelor thing is more like they have like a list of questions and you're like, I think I'd be good at this because I'm hot. Survivor is more like, it's like, you know, yeah. Survivor, it's like, what shit have you been through that's gonna mentally prepare you to like fuck other people up mentally? And I mean, that's all I've been going through my whole life. I'm a child of divorce. I've just been mentally destroying everybody I've ever met my whole life. Like, I'm just complete nonsense, you know? Nothing I say ever makes sense. I just, you know, I always find a way. I'm a smooth talker.
I think you'd be great. So tell me about the video. Do you use the same video twice? Do you?
No, I do. Well, the way I do it, which I don't know the exact way you're supposed to do it or how often you're supposed to submit.
Are you just sending it like once a week, like the past 10 years? It's like I
go straight to the spam folder.
It's like you're writing a letter to Santa Claus and sending it to the North Pole.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what it's starting to feel like. Yeah, but I'm not gonna give up. It's literally no. I do it at the end of every season. So I figure like at the end of every season, there's usually about 2 seasons a year. at the end of every season, I'll just send a new one in with like little adjustments there, here and there. The new one that I've just made is completely different because now I have like long hair and I look completely different. So this is part of my like disguise thing. My name does stand out though, so we'll see. And
how long? I mean, how long are the videos? I'm actually really intrigued.
3 minutes. Three.
Oh, they're only 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Yeah. And you can go like on YouTube and like Google Survivor auditions, and they have a full playlist of like people that have been on that have like made it with theirs. I wish they would show like a group, like a list of people that didn't make it. Their videos.
Have you ever tried making like an exact like video of someone that's been on? Like it's send it in.
Like a frame for shot for shot, like
same dialogue, same everything.
It's worth it. Yeah, I guess it's worth it. Even say their name. Like, hey, this is Joe. Like, it says Kohler. But
all right, so you've done it. You've done it years in a row. You've had it done. When I lived with you in Austin, you had your first in-person.
Oh yeah, I got called up to the big leagues. Yeah, to drive up to Temple, Texas.
Hold on, wait. Follow-up question, or I have a question before that. So you sent the video and they're like, hey, come into person, like in-person audition?
Well, they like kind of sent like it was obviously like a blast email. Like they didn't say like, hey Kohler, you were good. They were like, it was like a blast email. It's like there's a regional.
Oh, it's one of those
regional audition in
like American
area.
Idol style.
Yeah, kind of. It's not like that many people. Like when I went, it was probably an hour and a half wait, and I showed up super hungover.
I know we drank the night before. I remember.
Yeah, we did. We sure did. Yeah, no, I was wasted. Pretty much drove to Temple, which is like I don't know, like a 30 minutes hour north of Austin. And it's at like a random mall. So I'm at a random mall in Temple, Texas. And I go to like the coffee shop in there, which was the only thing open because everything was closed. It was like 8 a.m., 7 a.m. And I go in there and I get Death Wish coffee, actually which sponsors Barstool, oddly enough. Never heard of it. This was like 2 years ago. Never heard of it. I was like, oh yeah, I'll do it. I'll do a large black Death Wish coffee. And they're like, no, sir, this is actually like the most caffeine you can have in coffee. Like that's a lot. Like I recommend a small. I'm like, I know what I'm about. I'll do a large. Okay, I'm pretty, I'm pretty drunk right now. Do the large. Worst decision I've ever made. It was literally like it felt like drugs. It was drugs. Like literally, my heart rate was through the roof. I could feel it was like drinking like 8 cups of pre-workout and like doing like a bunch of drugs, and you're just wired.
I gotta look to see how much caffeine is in it.
Yeah,
not that when I look at it, it's not like I really know the breakdown of caffeine in milligrams, but I know if it's a higher number.
Yeah, it was a venti. It was definitely 4 digits at least.
Death Wish. Whoa. Oh wow. Oh my god.
I should be dead.
Delivers.
Right?
Death Wish delivers a whopping 54.2 milligrams of coffee or caffeine per fluid ounce. That translates to a ridiculous 600 plus milligram amount of caffeine per cup of coffee, which cup of coffee is standards like what, like 8, I don't know, I can't do that math real quick. 12 ounces, that's right. So, and you did a venti, which is what, 20 ounces?
I believe that's what Paul Rudd said, yes.
Role models?
Yeah.
That is, all right. All right, so you did it's about 6 to 7 times more than a plain black cup of coffee. So just to give people insight on that.
It comes out to the like equality of like a gram of cocaine. That's I mean, that's like, it was literally, my skin was crawling. Like I could feel it under my skin.
Was it like the thing where you're turning like,
yeah, I was itchy. Like they're like, this homeless man is in the audition room scaring everybody else.
He'd be good.
I remember
he'd be great.
He'd be good. I don't think any of the contestants would make it off the island with this guy. I remember writing my name.
We're on a fucking island.
Trying "Give me change." This guy's been yelling in the corner for the whole time. I remember writing my name on the they have like a sign-in sheet where you write your name, your email, and your phone number. I remember writing, and I'm just like everything was like fuzzy. It's like like the outside of the screen was all like white light, screen being my eyes, and I remember just writing, and my hand was shaking so bad, and I kept messing up, and like I kept writing, like I was like, oh fuck, they're not even gonna be like that. They probably were like, this guy's money, but they couldn't read what I wrote. Like I was writing my email down, and I swear, like I just scribbled it out and like try and fit it on the side of the box. Same with my phone number. I swear to God, I wrote like the wrong like numbers, and I was like, damn it, and I had to redo it and scribble it and write it above it. I don't know if you've ever done that. Like you have to like scribble it out and you write it really small above it.
You're literally self-sabotaging yourself.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Like, honestly, I didn't know it was going to be like that, but I did technically self-sabotage myself, correct. I probably should not have drinking the night before either, the amount I did.
You don't think that the barista at the coffee shop has a good idea of how much caffeine people should be drinking?
Yeah, I was like, you don't know. You don't know. I know, you don't. So I went for it, and that's what happened. No callback.
I think the weirdest part is that it was at the mall.
Yeah. Yeah.
It almost makes you feel like some rich prick just like sets us up as a prank to get embarrassing auditions in front of people. Like I feel like that's fake. Like let's make it a mall.
Put it next to the death wish part. Well, the thing was like they sold other coffees, but they were like it was like on the billboard in front of the place when you're walking in. It was like new death wish coffee. Like I'm like, oh, that sounds like fun.
Since then, how many audition videos have been sent?
About 4.
I think that following up, we should find a really solid one. We should do, hell, you might even just play the same audio as them and just lip sync the whole damn thing. And just do a shot for shot exact video of
just some girl's audition.
Your favorite.
My name's Sarah, and I'd be a home run for Survivor.
I mean, that would be good. I would definitely watch that. I'm gonna Google those afterwards. We'll get some recon on it. So auditions seem to be the trends until one of us makes it big and gets it there. Getting big in this world is so hard. That's why this opportunity is really cool. Just kind of fuck around and show what we can do. I mean, Joe Rogan, when I was growing up, was on a show called News Radio. He was like a copy guy, a copier guy.
Yeah, that was like his first show. Yeah.
Like who else was on? Like Dave Foley, some other fucking people. And now he's signed I don't even know how much it is, but now he's exclusive with Spotify, and he's going to be making a shit ton of money based off of his content that he produces. I mean, his stand-up, it helped him get some level of fame to where he could keep on doing.
Fear Factor was what really
Fear Factor. Yeah, I love Fear Factor.
I knew he was a Fear Factor guy forever, and then like he was on UFC. I'm like, why is the UFC guy or the Fear Factor guy doing UFC? And then they're like, oh yeah, he does stand-up too. And I was like, what? How is he funny?
Yeah, I mean,
funny.
I mean, he's.
And then like, he does that, and then all of a sudden podcasts get big, and you're like, oh yeah, he's been doing that for 10 years already.
He's like the most neutral person in any like any interview or anything. It blows my mind. So I don't know what his deal looks like with Spotify. It looks fucking sweet for him.
Yeah.
You know any of the details on it?
I don't know any details, but I know it's got to pay like big fucking money. Like it's got to be.
So like I like
8 figures.
I liked damn. I'm thinking.
Like it's got to be big time. Like
not a billion.
It's got to be. Is it? I don't know.
No,
that'd be 9.
10 million.
Like
$99 million.
It's got to be. I mean, it's got to be on the same level that like the ESPN football contracts are almost not. Like it's got to be close to that because he has so many viewers. He has so many viewers like per episode per week, and he throws out 4 or 5 a week.
But I don't understand the video concept of it. If he can't be, because like I watch them on YouTube or whatever, when they always post it, they have to have some sort. They're not owned by the same people, YouTube and Spotify, are they? Like to be able to post
Yeah,
videos.
I
Can you
don't know
watch?
how that's
Can
gonna
you
work.
can you watch videos on Spotify?
Like maybe Spotify is starting a TV channel that we don't know about. I don't know.
Spotify TV with your. You may know him as Fear Factor host. You may know him from News Radio. We know him as
all,
UFC podcasting comedian Joe Rogan.
all they play is fucking Fear Factor and Joe Rogan show.
You're like the true TV. All they play is fucking Impractical Jokers and
Yeah.
Shark
Yeah.
Tank. Like,
It's just the Joe Rogan channel.
that's actually might be happening. That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
That dude's
And
a
then
fucking maniac.
our show's on at 3 a.m. Pacific time.
I mean, I don't know. He's good for him. That's sweet.
Yeah.
I wonder if you have to subscribe to it or pay for it. I mean, you pay for the monthly. So you pay for the monthly subscription, or you're gonna have to start paying on top of it for shows and stuff. That's what I feel like is coming.
They better not.
I don't know. I watched Twitch. I did the Twitch. Watching Big Cat, Gus Duggerton out there last night. I tried subscribing, and it was you have to subscribe to each channel for $5. So I don't know if that's something they want.
Damn.
Yeah.
Why? Why do people do that?
There were $5. I don't know. They're making a hell of a lot of money off of it. There was like 70,000.
No, I don't. Like, I get why people would do it. I don't get why people would pay it.
I don't know if it's per, but I know it was for that last night. The subscriptions have been killing me. I have YouTube TV. I have Spotify. I have Netflix, Hulu, Hims. I have Hims for my hair.
Yeah, me too.
It's not looking too bad. But the thing I'm embarrassed about actually talking about this is I've been using a lot more frequently since being in quarantine because I just throw it in the hair and
I have nothing else to do. Yeah.
nothing else to do. Because after you put it in your hair, it's not like you can literally like get your hair to how it looks supposed to look normal. I don't know if you experience that. It feels kind of like
it's like
it makes
it's
it
not
feel
greasy,
like
but
well, it
like
makes
dry.
like dry, greasy. Like I don't understand it, and then it just separates all my hairs and makes me look even more bald.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
I just got it. I've been using it in a drunken to foreshadow. I don't have erectile dysfunction.
Good to know.
When I woke up
Write that down.
last week, when was it? It was this weekend. And when I woke up, I had spent $320 or $312 on a year subscription of Sight and Feel or whatever the hell it is, the active ingredient for Viagra from Hims. I couldn't cancel it. It is currently being shipped to my house, and I don't know what to do. I don't have these problems, but maybe if I drink a little bit too much, I'm wondering if I take it, if I have them on retainer, I might be. I might be holding on.
Viagra one. It's Viagra.
Yeah, it's Viagra.
Don't you have to like get it approved by like a doctor?
I did it.
Did you lie to the doctor? It's not like you were like, yeah, I've been hard as a rock since day one. They're like, oh, here's more hard as a rock pills.
Do you ever tell the doctor the truth? I don't know if I do, unless it's like serious.
I've never even gone. So
unless the doctor starts acting more concerned, and I'm like, then I make it sound worse because then I want them to know. Like,
I don't know correct doctor etiquette to be honest.
Like, have you had any of these symptoms? Have you? Like, occasionally, maybe. Yeah, that sounds right. Like that sounds right. So I don't know what I exactly put. I would love to go through it because I remember typing and going through a survey. I was like hammered. And
I mean, I wonder what the negative effects are if like you don't have that issue and you still take it.
It could turn. Well, the penis draining thing I hear is a concern. Having to get your penis drained if it's longer than 4 hours.
Drained or strained?
Drained. Too much blood in it, like with a needle, I think.
What? Like you have to.
I don't know, but now I have them coming here, and I'm wondering if I should like resell them. But another symptom
No,
is
you're a drug dealer.
there's
This
another symptom
conversation's
is
going down a bunch of different rabbit holes I didn't think it was going to go through.
it could turn your vision blue.
Is that true? I feel like you're making these up. I feel like you're trying to trick me.
I swear to God, it could turn your vision blue.
You could grow a fourth elbow, third elbow.
I don't know. I'm concerned. I'm anxious. I'm thinking like maybe like this weekend I'll just get super drunk and then just pop one. There's a lot in store. There's a lot to follow up on this. I'm a little concerned about it.
You're telling me.
But I can't. I don't know if I still have this subscription. I have a year's worth coming. It actually was supposed to deliver today. They gave me a note and said, "No doorbells." No shit. It's an apartment complex. Like, what do you like? You're already in the building. Why did you leave me this note? Why couldn't you just leave the package at the mailbox area? That's what everyone else does. Now I have to go back on USPS.com and tell them where to put my boner
pills. Yeah. I mean, you're almost 30. These are things you have to get used to. Where do your boner pills go? Where do you park your Corvette? Then you can afford one.
I don't know. I'm gonna be doing reviews on it.
Boner pill reviews?
I'm just a little upset that I couldn't cancel it and I am just $300 in the hole.
$300.
You want me to mail you something?
Sure. Why not? I'll try anything. I'll try anything twice.
Have you broken your thing?
The jerk off thing?
Yeah.
No. Still strong, swear to God.
How many days is this?
Since the 7th.
13 days.
I mean, 13 days, dude. Like 7 more,
one more week.
Or 8 more to go.
I mean, just fill in everyone what this was.
Till the 28th. Basically, when Gambler Rob was on here, we'll have Gambler Rob here on the weekend again. Yeah, basically I did the juice cleanse and that was hell. And I'm like, what could be worse than the juice cleanse in quarantine? Nothing's open. You're by yourself. I'm like, no jerking off. Like what could push yourself more? Like, speaking of why I should be on Survivor, like I'm just willing to push my body to these extremes. Like, okay, so first couple of days, like I've done 6 days before. I tried No Nut November and I lasted 6 days. That was just me personally, like I'm challenging myself. 6 days, made it. Now I'm like, let's make it a challenge. Let's make it fun. Let's put some odds on the thing. And so here we are, day 13. I've been texting you guys, like keeping you updated kind of throughout the process, but yeah, around day 10 really got tough. You start having like these animalistic thoughts. You're just like like you feel like a cage, you feel like an animal, like you feel like I don't want to say predator.
Like like the scenes in Mean Girl.
Which one?
When Lindsay Lohan sees everything like she saw back.
Yeah, but more sexual, like you're just like, oh, you're like, oh, sure. And yeah, you just have these like super animalistic thoughts, like just like I've been like Snapchatting and texting people I would never Snapchat or text, things I would never say. I like just throwing things out there, trying to get some kind of attention, just so like maybe.
Hey, Kelsey from freshman year, guess what I'm doing? Not jerking off. Why?
I mean, different than that. Like,
I know.
Like a guy on my team has a puppy. Like, send a picture of the puppy, open the convo.
On our team, is this your slow pitch
my
softball
work team? Don't worry about it. I don't play softball. You know that. And yeah, so just like that. And then another big issue I've come across last night, what really hurt me today. So yeah, I've been like not been able to sleep. Like, cause usually it's what I do before I go to sleep anyways. And so now it's like that, but it's like, you just like, you're like bowl in like a pen, but you can't get out. Like, and you're just like, you're just like sitting there, like having these thoughts, and you're just trying to go to sleep, but you're having these thoughts, and you're like, dude, I'm supposed to be up at like 5 or 6 tomorrow. I don't want to be,
Have you?
tired. And
Does
here you
work?
are at 11:30, 12.
Does anything counter this?
Is there anything to counter this?
Like, have you been doing? I don't know, becoming more zen. Like, have you become like doing yoga or tai chi, something to help
No,
gain
absolutely
control?
not. I tan for about an hour a day. Does
Were
that
you by
count?
a pool?
No, just in my backyard. I have a bench. That's it. Like, I mean, that's the only thing I've been doing. I haven't been working out. Gym's here, or my gym opens June 1st here, so that's pretty exciting. I'm excited to get back in there.
They say what it's going to be
But
like there.
what?
They say what it's going to be like. Do they have like separation?
I didn't read the whole email,
You
but
just go in there.
they
There's
said it's
one
open.
treadmill in the corner, and there's a bench press in the other corner. Like, all right,
Yeah.
we allow 2 at a time. You guys alternate, but we have to have a
And they
cleaning crew come
spray you
in.
down with bleach every 15 minutes. Like, it's so ridiculous, so ridiculously dumb. Like,
Well, who knows? I'm rooting for you on this. Actually, no, I'm not. I took the under for 20 days.
you took the under, yeah. But
Gambler
I mean,
Rock
yeah,
took
like,
the over, and whoever loses will be starting off whenever it
the next
happens.
episode with the national anthem. But you have to try.
You actually have to try. And you'll be told if you're not trying. You could tell.
Yeah, 100%. I'm gonna buy some like poppers for it.
Like, I'm a different kind of
Oh.
poppers. Like, what?
Yeah, jalapeno poppers. So yeah, I mean, I we'll see how. I mean, it's going all right. I haven't like like attacked anybody or anything, but it has been keeping me up, and I have been having weird thoughts. So
Have your
that's the only
tensions at
side
work
effect.
been? Have your tensions at work been? Have you been more irritable? Would you say?
I mean, I'm already super irritable at work, so
Fair.
I don't think that you could get any more irritable at work. I think that's just my general how I am.
I wanna throw this at you real quick. I was looking up random stuff, and I don't really feel like it's too much different than what's going on now. And it says NASA seeks social isolation experts to spend 8 months in Russian lab.
Why Russian lab? Because they have
I
less
don't
rules.
I don't know, but at the same time, like, oh, like you realize that the majority of people are literally like, you're going to isolate some people for 8 months. It's literally we're 3 months into this thing.
But they probably mean like isolation, like no phones, like no access to the outside world. Like I wouldn't do that.
You go to some dark places.
You'd come out a different person for sure. The part that's most concerning is it has to be in Russia. Like you can't do it here. Like so something's fucked up there.
Yeah, they're seeking U.S. citizens between 30 and 55 years old who speak English.
I mean, you
It
could do
sounds,
it.
it sounds like
I'm out of the age range.
it seems very specific, and I think that I think that they're doing something else. They're going to come out.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like they're making their own human centipede with U.S. citizens of that age range.
Yeah. Like why the Russia thing? Why not like fucking Memphis?
Why Memphis?
I don't know. I just threw out a random US city, and that's the first one I thought of.
Other than the city you live in?
Yeah. No, I was I was DMing a girl on Instagram that lives in Memphis earlier that I haven't talked to in months.
How's she doing?
No response. Yeah. So
All right. That was a random news thing I just came across. I want to let you know on.
that's what that was. All right. I mean, yeah,
I wanted to read more into it, but I mean, it's kind of now that it's kind of a lot more sketchy, and this is for future missions to Mars.
Mm-hmm. Don't say I ever want to go to space, Mars, Moon. I really don't even want to go to Russia. Like none of that stuff really appeases me.
I'm out on that.
Reason why you'd want to do it.
It absolutely terrifies me, and that would definitely throw me off and not be good.
I don't know what you would get out of it, you know.
I don't want to see it, but we'll see. Other news for the past week, the man's been blowing up. Week and a half. Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Tekashi 6ix9ine dropped his new video.
Hold on, before we go, the video, the song. There's a part of the song where he's talking about shooting, like and killing, like when he's like, whatever he says.
To be honest, I didn't listen to the words of the song.
So he just gets out on good behavior and ratting everyone out. Now he's
Gambler Rob wants to know if he should join.
Yeah, throw him in.
Okay, I'll tell him right now. Go ahead, continue.
So he's doing all these dumb shit, poking and prodding at other rappers about calling them rats. What is the benefit of this? He's still breaking records. He's making a shit ton of money off of it. I want to know how much he spent in lawyer fees because he has, like, I don't know how much money he had, but it had to be a huge, huge amount.
I literally don't get the hype behind him besides he has rainbow hair and the numbers 69 tattooed onto his face. And he's not a good rapper. His music isn't catchy. Like, he's not like a Lil Peep where it's like actually like kind of good music. And he's not like a Lil Pump where it's like kind of hype music. It's kind of in the middle of just trash and hype.
It's awful. I hate it. And now he's accusing Justin Bieber and Ariana Grande for buying the #1 spots because his song's
like going after like two of the most famous people on the planet. Meanwhile, we got like some just
douchebag from New York.
Yeah, that just got out of jail for whatever he did.
Racketeering. Still don't really know what that means.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Bought too many rackets, maybe.
I don't. It's like I don't know what it means. But the guy got out scot-free.
He gambled too much on tennis matches. And yeah, I don't get what the hype is behind him, but he broke the record for most first day views by a YouTube video. The video sucks. I guess there's just nothing to do, I guess, technically.
It was filmed from his house. He's on house arrest. He's picked the best time to get on house arrest. It's isolation.
Yeah. He had the ankle monitor on. And then he broke the record for most Instagram live video or views, like people watching at a single time. It was like 2 million. And the previous record was like Drake and Meek Mill at like 300,000. It was like 2 million people watching an Instagram live story. I've watched 0 Instagram live stories in my life.
I've watched some. I was watching the unboxing and doing the drinking game thing.
Okay, yeah, I mean that's different.
Other than that,
that's kind of like a show. That's like a live show almost.
That's huge numbers. But you know who his fans are? They're like the dumbass.
Yeah, they're like the 17-year-old white kids. They're like, "Fuck the police," and you're like, "Dude, you need the police, dude."
I hate when I get notifications saying so and so started a live stream, and then I like just close my phone. And after I see the notification, it just turns into notifications as Instagram. Like, all right, so I slide it open, and then I'm like one of 3 people joining a live stream, some random person I follow that I don't even know anymore.
Yeah, no, my phone only does it for Gary V, so I'm okay with that. Whatever.
Where's Gambling Rob at? Is it Gambling or Gambler Rob?
Gambler Rob.
Gambler Rob.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you call him Gambling Rob. I guess it means the same thing. That's somebody that we should try and get on this show because he would do something like that randomly, is Gary V. Like, text him a link to this like every day before we start and be like, going on in 30. And then maybe he'll just pop in.
And then just shred us.
Yeah, and then be like, you know what you do? Like he has a high-pitched like squirrel. He has like Charlie Kelly's voice, but like more articulate. Yeah, more articulate. He's like you guys need to post more content. Sorry, my Gary Vee voice isn't very good. I could practice it though. I could get it there. Okay, no Gambler Rob today. Maybe one day. Nah, he'll probably be on like tomorrow. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Give him a real big heads up.
Say what?
Like I have to give him like a couple hours notice.
Yeah, you got to be really exact with this guy. I never know what he's actually doing, but he always has something he's doing. So.
I mean,
All right, we'll be back.
Yeah, it's a start. Sorry, I've got this damn thing caught around my foot.
Oh, the arm slinky. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we got to really focus on being more consistent. The fans need us, and we need the fans. So
Exactly. I got a mic now.
Nice. And you sound very silky smooth.
Does it sound better?
Yeah.
Sweet. All right. Well, that's what we got for now. We'll do it tomorrow. Barstool, we're coming for you.
Coming for you. Signing off.
Don't send us a spam. All right.